This team is genuinely gonna be the death of me. Today was horrible, horrible. I don't know what Coleman was thinking. I don't know what the players were thinking, because it's not just on Coleman. He's not a great manager. He shouldn't be at Barca, but it's not just on him. It's on everyone. It's on the players as well. The players, okay, yeah, Coleman isn't a good manager, but the players have to play well too. They have to try. They're world-class players for a reason, and they're not playing well. They're not playing like that. Griezmann doesn't look like a World Cup winner to me. He's not playing like a World Cup winner. He's playing horribly. Frankie, I love Frankie de Jong. He's an amazing player. He showed it at Ajax, and he has potential to be very amazing. I know it, but he's not playing well, and he's very overprotected by the fans of Barca. I have a lot of things to talk about, and I don't have a script. I don't have notes. I was gonna write notes for the game, try to be very detailed with everything, but after the first goal went in, which was in the 7th minute, I just did not want to. I didn't feel like it. I could tell it was gonna be a bad game. So where to start? So the lineup was good. I thought it was a good lineup at the beginning. It looked like we were gonna play it wasn't a lineup where you would think to yourself, why are you playing? Why? Maybe I don't think Coutinho played. The only ones I could think that did not make any sense was Oscar Miguenza. Oscar Miguenza has been playing amazing when he has to play. He has to play because PK is injured and we don't have that many center backs, and it's just a disaster from the Barca board. They're gone, but we didn't have center backs, so we had to call him in for a couple games, and he's been playing well. I don't understand why he was not playing. Ricky Puig, I don't know why he's not playing. Coleman wanted to send him out on loan at the beginning of the season, which I have no idea why. And he showed him why he should be playing. He played well the first couple minutes. The last couple minutes he played. He was amazing. He was our best midfielder by a long shot. And he showed why he should be playing. He literally was our best midfielder. And he only played for 20 minutes. Maybe 20. Yeah, he came on in the 66th minute. He should have been playing. He should be playing every game. I don't have the complete stats because it's just coming off my head. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. The first couple minutes, we looked like we had possession. We didn't do anything with it though. We really didn't. I want to talk about the penalty first. That's not a penalty. That's never a penalty. This is a contact sport. You're gonna have contact with players. I don't know why the ref thought. He didn't even look at the VAR. They looked at it, but he personally didn't look at it. Call me salty, call me whatever. That's not a penalty. It's a contact sport. You're supposed to they're both running at the ball. They're both running to get in front of each other. So they're right next to each other. So there's bound to be some contact, and their legs unfortunately wrapped around each other's. Cause it's not FIFA. Their legs aren't just gonna go through each other's legs. So they clashed, shoulder to shoulder. Not a penalty. Absolutely not. But the ref didn't look at it. VAR did, but they thought it was a penalty. And there's the first goal. So in the first couple minutes, Juventus score. We're not playing well, and it was very clear that it was going to be a bad game, and it was. After that, Barcelona didn't pick up. They didn't look motivated. They looked even more demotivated. I don't know how you can do that being Barca right now, but they looked even worse. And Juve looked the more dangerous team, and I'm going to be honest, they did, because we didn't have a shot till the 20th minute, and that was a long shot from Messi. I love Messi, but we cannot just rely on him. Everything went through him. I don't think there's a single attack today that did not go through him, or they didn't try to force a pass to him. That's what they don't realize. They force a pass with Messi when he's very like you can tell he's not comfortable. He's like, don't pass it to me. I'm not in a good space. I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. I'm not gonna make a good pass. And they just give him the ball. They're like, okay, here, take it. And then he has to try to take on 2 players. And that's why whenever you try to look at the stats, you're like, oh, Messi didn't have any take-ons. Well, yeah, because if you look at the game, he had like 3 players around, and you can tell that they gave him the ball in the worst spaces ever. And that happened today a lot. And Juve knew that. They're not dumb. They had Bonucci, they had De Ligt, who was a very good 2 very good defenders, one experienced and one young one, and they could very easily tell, oh, they're going to force a pass to Messi. They're going to pass it to Messi right here. Just mark him. Okay, there you go. Now we're on the counterattack. So that's genuinely the gist of the game. Juve knew that Barca were going to try to give the ball to Messi. Messi with the pass loses the ball, or gives the pass, and then Griezmann loses the ball, or someone just loses the ball, and they score. And that's pretty much the game. And then in the 20th minute, I don't know what Araujo, and Lenglet has to be dropped. He is horrible. He looked great in Sevilla, but he is horrible. Can we sell him to Arsenal or something? He is horrible. I don't want him. He's like the worst rated player on our team, according to SofaScore. And you don't even need to look at the ratings. You look at him and he's genuinely terrible. He looks like he doesn't control his limbs. He makes fouls that make no sense. He puts his hands in the... I don't know why in the pen... I'm going to get to that, but in the second penalty, he puts his hand out for some reason. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea. There's VAR. I don't know if the players realize that, but there's VAR, so they can easily check. Oh, he blocked it with his hand. That's a penalty. I don't know why. He's just so horrible. We should have played Oscar Miguenza. I don't know what Araujo did in training, or if he has like some nudes from Koeman, or he has some blackmail on him to force him to play him. But it's like, what did he do to get over Miguenza? Because he's been playing well in the couple games you've used him. Use him in one of the most important games of the season. So in the 20th minute, back to what I was talking about, Araujo and Lenglet, both marking. I don't remember who gave the assist. Who was the assist? Cuadrado, who puts in the cross. And that wasn't the only time. They kept doing it the whole game. You would see Araujo and Lenglet go all the way to the left side of this field and mark one player instead of tidying one with the help of maybe Dest or Jordi Alba. Nope, they both mark them. Both mark one player. They're both on one player, and then easily a player from midfield, let's say Arthur or just any player in the middle, they could just receive across there alone. And there's a goal, and that's what happened in the second goal. Both Lenglet and Araujo, both marking Juan Cuadrado, trying to stop him from the block, from delivering in the cross, and he just crosses it in, and McKenzie scores a really good goal. My US side, inside of me, was happy, was like, hey, you know what? He's an American. I'm happy he's scoring. But I felt more disappointed, because I'm like, well, now we're 2-0 down. We're definitely not winning the game. Maybe we can draw it. Maybe we can. At least they need to score one more so that we could so that they could go on first place. So I was like, if we lose 2-0, okay, whatever. If we lose 2-1 and Messi scores, I'm happy. Not happy, but it could have been worse. It really could have. No, it got worse. The whole rest of the first half was just... I mean, we got closer. We had some chances. I can't remember exactly what everything happened. I should have watched like the highlights of the game again. I watched the whole game. I just can't remember. I'm really angry right now. I'm not the one to scream a lot, but it's just, should I care anymore? Should I really care? It's just, it disappoints me every week. I keep thinking they're gonna win each week. I keep thinking maybe this week they're gonna win, and we're gonna get in a good run of games. We'll hopefully I can't believe I'm saying this, but we'll hopefully make Champions League. Doesn't look like we're gonna make it. We get worse every. I don't know why I thought from losing to Cadiz, we'd go to win Juventus and Ronaldo. I don't know why I thought that. Honestly, after that Cadiz game, Lang should have been dropped. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's my propaganda. Lang should not be playing, but he's still playing for some reason. So, yep. So the rest of the first half, nothing really happened. There was a penalty should there be a penalty? I think it was in the first half, right? It was the Mackenzie comes from behind and he falls, and then I mean, if you're gonna mark the first penalty that you give to Ronaldo, that should be a penalty. It's not a penalty. It's not. But if the ref is gonna consider that penalty he gave to Ronaldo a penalty, then the foul on Messi from Mackenzie should be a penalty. Just going off what the ref did, just strictly going off of that, it should be a penalty. In another game, no. Penalty on Ronaldo was very soft, so I think Messi should have received the penalty as well, and he didn't. So we went into the first half 2-0 down. I was already just sitting on my couch, just trying to accept it. I couldn't accept it, but I was trying to accept it. I'm like, okay, well, I guess Juve are gonna win. Hopefully we just lose 2-0. We maybe look better in the second half, but we looked, I think, worse, in my opinion, in the second half. So we get into the second half. Martin Braithwaite comes in for Trincao, who also didn't have a great match. He's not. I think we're gonna send him out. I think we should send him out on loan. He's not. Pedri is amazing. He's Barca quality. He's gonna be great in the future. Trincao just hasn't shown me anything that impresses me. He just looks like. He plays like Griezmann. Not like Griezmann, he's playing he's like Griezmann to me. He's just sometimes he can do something very good, like a good pass or something. Most of the time he's just bad, and he tries. He looks like he tries, but it's just not enough because we're in a very bad situation right now. So I was okay. I was like, Braithwaite usually has been scoring in almost every Champions League game he plays. Maybe he'll get us a goal. You never know. Maybe somehow he will. He didn't really do anything. I don't remember anything he did in the game. Honestly, I don't remember him touching the ball. I don't remember him having a shot. I think one time I remember is when Messi had a shot. I think it was Messi, and then Buffon saves it, and it just bounces back into the box, and Braithwaite almost gets to it, but I think De Ligt got to it first. That's all I remember. I think that was Braithwaite. If not, then there's nothing I remember from him. So in the second half, and what do you guess? What would you guess? I don't know the expression, but surprise, surprise, they get another penalty. It was a handball. It was Lenglet, stupid handball. I don't know why he put his hand there and thought he would get away with it. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he meant it. But still, it's Lenglet and I hate him and he shouldn't be playing. So I hate just whatever. And he gives away a penalty, and that's when I thought, okay, well, this is it. That's 3-0 and they're going to go top of the table, and I'm just going to be depressed again. So Ronaldo gets the penalty and it's 3-0 in the 52nd minute. I read somewhere where the interim president doesn't have the power to sack a manager, and that's the only reason why he's still there. He's only there because the guy can't fire him. His boss can't fire him. It doesn't get any more ridiculous than that. So he's there because he can't get fired. And the man brought on Firpo and Umtiti. On Umtiti, I can understand. I can understand that because they both had yellow cards, and he's thinking of the round of 16. But I don't. It's okay. Who cares? Try Firpo. Okay, he can offer some. I don't know. Alba could have stayed on. I don't think he would have gotten a red card. He would have like controlled himself. He offers more up front. But I just couldn't understand. He brought on Titi, who hasn't played in like months, and then he gives away a yellow card in like 5 minutes after he came on. Like, what was the point of just bringing him on? You're bringing him on to replace the guy with the yellow card because you're scared he's gonna get sent off, and then the guy you bring on gets a yellow card, and now he has to play like the whole game with a yellow card. It makes no sense. So yep, that happens, and then Puig comes on. He comes on in the 66th minute for Pedri, who had a great. He had an okay game, to be honest. I also can't remember anything he really did, but I like Pedri. He looks like a very good player in the future. He just didn't have a good game, and Puig did way more in those 35 minutes he had. He did way more than any other midfielder. He did more than Pjanic, who cried in the media. He cried because he isn't playing, and then he drops that game. He completely was horrible, and I don't know why. Coleman listened to him that you shouldn't be, if he's gonna be crying on TV or on the news that he's not playing. Why are you giving him a game? Just like, no, I'm the manager. When I decide who plays, I don't want to play you. Deal with it. Win your position. And he didn't even play well. He didn't even play well. So there's no like, oh, well, at least he knows. He has self-confidence, and he knows, and he showed it that he does deserve to play. At least he showed that he deserved to be playing. At least he shows that he deserves to be playing in the starter squad. But no, he dropped a horrible match, and I did not like him at all. And Ricky did way more. He did way more. This, like, I can't remember the stat, but I'll put it on the screen. Where he did way more. He did, in less than 90 minutes, he created 6 chances. In those 30 minutes, he created 6 chances, I think. Yep, 6. Pjanic didn't do that. Frankie didn't do that. Like I said, I love Frankie, but he doesn't play well. He's not playing well. He's so overprotected. No Barca fan criticizes him, and he should be criticized because he's not playing well. The only time I've seen him played well, the only time I've been seeing him play well is when he plays in center back, because we don't have any center backs. That's the only time I've seen him play well, playing in center back, and that's not even his position. He shouldn't be playing there. Then after that, Arthur came off for Bentancur, Ramsey came off for Rabiot. So they just is that, and then Griezmann almost gets a penalty, but of course he's offside, so it didn't count. Griezmann didn't get a penalty because he's offside. So, and then to make it even worse, Bonucci scored, and I thought that was I was okay with the 3-0. It's not bad. It's horrible, but in the state Barca are in right now, it's not horrible. But then Bonucci scored, and I just couldn't bother. I put my hands down. I just sat, like, not even. I was just slouching on the couch. I couldn't care less. And then VAR saved us once, and so it wasn't 4-0, but we're still losing 3-0, and we haven't scored, and we don't look like scoring. So what was the point? I didn't care. Oscar Miguenza comes on for Araujo in the 82nd minute. He should have been starting. He's been playing well. He has great form right now. And if we're gonna lose, then I would rather lose going all out. So he should have brought on Coutinho or something. I think he should have brought on Coutinho or Alenia or someone attacking, more attacking. He just brought in more defenders, like saying, "Yep, we're gonna lose, and we're just gonna deal with it. Hopefully, not lose 6-0." After that, nothing really happened. We just Barca had a couple shots. Messi had a couple shots. He was our best player. I haven't talked about Messi, but he was our best player by far. Very, very great game. He didn't score. He had a great chance to score, but he was our best player. Everything went through him. Every attack, everything went after him. Everything was through him. He had the best rating on SofaScore, 7.6. He was our best player, and I really do believe that. But he just can't do everything himself. He didn't have. Every time he got the ball in a great position to shoot, he immediately got like 3 defenders in front of him trying to block him, and also his shots weren't that great. They just went straight to Buffon, and that's just what happened. So yeah, it's not great. Messi's probably gonna leave for Man City or PSG. I don't see him staying. I don't see him staying at Barca. He's probably gonna leave for Manchester, or I don't think he's gonna go to PSG, but I see him going for City. And we're gonna get knocked out in the round of 16. I'm predicting that no matter who we get, maybe if we get like a very weak squad, but like every other team is better than us, we shouldn't have gone through. If we got a better group, if we got a group that didn't have Dynamo Kiev and Fenerbahce, whatever its name is, then I think we would have. If we got like any other harder team, like maybe just any other team, I truly believe if we got a harder group, just a little harder, not incredibly hard like a death group, because then we obviously would have gone out. But any other team, like any little harder team, like maybe a Shakhtar, if we got like a Olympiacos, an Ajax, and Atalanta, I mean, we definitely would have gone out and we wouldn't have gone through the round. We did miss Dembele. We did miss Dembele a lot today. That's someone I really missed in the game. A Dembele who could have just maybe done a little bit more than a Trincao on the wings. Maybe someone who could have come off the bench. Some of the stats, we had 20 shots, only 7 on target. They had 8 shots total and they had 4 on target, and they scored all 3. Well, 4, and 1 was offside. And we had most of the possession, but it didn't. Why does it matter? Why is every Barca fan so fixated on that? Oh, we had a lot of possession. We're playing the Barca way. Who cares about the Barca way? I mean, I do care. Yes, we shouldn't. Yes, it's our style, and I would love to play like that. But we're not gonna play like that. We have to move on. We have to just. They're so close-minded. They're so, no, I want to play like this. I want to play like the Pep Guardiola days. And they're called the Pep Guardiola days because that was when we had Pep, Xavi, Iniesta. We're not going to play like that again anymore. No matter who, even if we had Pep Guardiola, we wouldn't play like that anymore. We would play differently. Because teams know we got destroyed by Bayern in 2013 and playing like that. It was just time to move on from that system, and we have to move on, and we just can't play like that. But that's pretty much it. I mean, Coleman out. Hopefully he's gonna get fired when the new president, who hopefully will be John Laporta. He was there. He's my favorite candidate. He looks more level-headed. I'm pretty sure he's the same one that was with Pep. Yeah. Hopefully Coleman gets fired. And I mean, we're gonna get knocked out in the round of 16 by any team. I don't care. I don't even know who. They're not completely decided on who's going through and who's not. But we're definitely not making to the quarterfinals. And if we do, we're getting out in the quarterfinals. We're not winning. I'm not gonna give myself that hope. We're not winning the Liga. We're not winning anything. We're not winning the Copa del Rey. So, and I genuinely don't know if we're gonna make the Champions League. I genuinely don't know. But Yep. And the weekend we play. Let me check who we play. Where the games are. This weekend I think we play Levante. Yeah, we play Levante in the Camp Nou. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if we're gonna win. Levante is in the 17th, so if we don't win, then I'm genuinely done with this team. Cadiz is in 5th, so happy for them, I guess. Not really, but we should be winning that game against Levante. I would say easily, but we're not gonna win easily. Then after that, I think we have Real Sociedad, though. We have Valencia, and who are in 13th. So I mean, two pretty, I would like to say, pretty easy games. And then we have Real Valladolid after that Valencia match, and then I swear we play Real Sociedad soon, don't we play? Then we have Eibar. So we have a couple games that we should be winning easily. We don't have any more Champions League till like February, I think. So I swear, I pray to God, if we don't win all these matches, or at least win, if we draw one, or if we lose one, then I'm okay with that. But I swear to God, we have to win all these games. They're really easy games. We have to win them. I'll probably make a prediction on the Levante game, which shouldn't be too long because it's a Levante. But at this point, with Barca, I don't know anymore. So yeah, so that's it for today. We lost against Juve. What a surprise! Ronaldo won. Yippee for Ronaldo fans. But I mean, Messi won 16 matches against him, and he now has 11. So hooray! But it was nice to see them hugging and like, being like, hey, this is our last match against each other, probably. Let's enjoy it. I don't think Messi enjoyed it a lot, but whatever. So, yep. Thanks for watching.